I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful September 24th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you're in the world. I'm starting to have a great day myself, and we are, of course, joined by Real Texas Politics, like usual.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream, good sir. We might have others joining. I think Ye might be joining. He may not. I don't know for sure, but we may have others joining soon. There's a lot to talk about today. We have brand new polling from CNN, Gallup, and it's not good for Harris whatsoever. We have to talk about the new Texas poll that just came out. We were talking a little bit about it before the stream. There's a lot to
Yeah,
get to.
yeah, if even a Lincoln Project guy is talking about it, yeah, I
Wait, the Lincoln Project's actually talking about it?
Mike Madrid works for the Lincoln
Oh
Project.
my
That's
gosh, I
how
didn't
you
even
posting it.
realize that. All right, folks. Now, before we continue, like usual, if you have any questions, if I forget, excuse me. Now, before we continue, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts, the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Again, folks, like Tyrone usually says, just join the channel for $1 a month. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way is to send super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chat's the best way your questions answered. And yeah, we already got a couple. A Glitch Evie for 5. Congrats on 22,000 subscribers. Anyways, putting up some more signs for Republicans Friday. W's a chat for a Glitch Evie for helping Republicans. And yeah, we've reached 22,000 subs. Thank you very much, everyone. That's I can't believe we reached 22,000. I really thought that we were gonna reach like in total this year like 15,000 or whatever. But no, we're at 22,000 and we're not even in October yet. So things might get a little bit crazy the next month. Mitchell for 5 is Maine up for grabs now for the election. People keep saying it's a toss-up. You know, I don't know. People keep talking about, Maine being a toss-up. I'm still gonna say no, but was there like a poll that came out that had Trump only down by 2 or whatever in Maine?
In Maine,
I think there's like a
I'm
journal
guessing.
that leaked or something. And like they had the race within the margin of error. So I mean, it's possible, but I would say Virginia's a toss-up right now, or not toss-up, but a battleground state. I can't believe I'm saying that,
Virginia,
but
Virginia is probably like lean Democrat.
yeah, I would say it's lean Democrat, but I think it's the opposite of North Carolina. North Carolina is lean Republican, but you could consider it a battleground state. That's what I'm saying for Virginia. It's the opposite. I think Republicans have a chance there. Early voting looks bad for Democrat. Like that. That's like DEFCON 1. They are getting killed in early voting there. Now, will that continue? We just got to see, but yeah, that's not good turnout for Democrats whatsoever. Not good at all. But all right, should we talk about the Texas poll that came out? Because that's kind of the
Yes.
first thing.
So, this was posted by Mike Madrid, who, by the way, he is a member. He works for the Lincoln Project. So,
And
if
he's reading this.
yeah, even he's posting about it. So I guess he's actually worried about
Yeah, because
Harris's chances with Hispanics.
isn't this an accurate pollster for Hispanics, usually?
Yeah, actually, he says it's been one of the most accurate that he's seen for Texas voters.
Yeah, so it's the Texas Hispanic Policy Foundation, and they only have Harris up by 6. And Real Text looked it up, and I believe you said, what it was, the Biden plus 17 back in 2020?
Biden plus 17 with a CNN exit poll. Now, I don't know. I haven't looked at the Texas Hispanic policy. I'm going to look for that
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
curious what they had in 2020. I'm very curious because, I'm curious about that. But yeah, if you got a chance, look at the Fox voter analysis because usually they were more accurate with Hispanic vote. If you have a chance, I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
let
see.
me see.
Ben Cynics for 2. Remember when UNH put out a Harris plus 17 in Maine? Yeah, well, they had Harris up in Maine second.
Now,
So,
that with that poll, it also has Trump up 6 among all Texas voters.
and they only have him up by 6?
Yeah,
How?
6.
So, like a big shift to the left for whites?
Probably, and let's see. Okay, it has already leading Cruz by 11 with Hispanics. Okay, that's expected. I think Cruz is going to underperform with
Yeah, a
Hispanics.
little bit. I agree with that.
I don't know. Do they have a full poll with all red? I don't know if they do.
If they don't show it, that means it's like Cruz plus like 5 or whatever.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, okay. It said it. I don't think they showed a poll, but they do say that it's within. Okay, here we go. I found it.
what is it?
Uh, Cruz up free
Yeah, it's
overall.
be more than that. I think they're understanding Trump. I think they're understanding their support for white voters. That's what I think's happening. Because aren't like whites in Texas like R plus like 30 or something crazy like that?
Yeah, I think it's probably you're probably looking at like maybe some Austin and Dallas whites shift to the left again,
I
but
don't
we'll
think
see what happens.
Austin I could see, but Dallas again? I don't know. That's a question
Yeah,
about
maybe,
Dallas.
or maybe not, or maybe okay, maybe not whites, maybe more immigrants or whatever.
Maybe. Uh,
Um,
Stephen Howard for 2. Do you think Trump wins Delaware County, Ohio? That's a suburb north of Columbus, right? Yeah, I think he barely holds on to it. American Nerd for 5. Breaking from the Kelvin Coolidge Project. Brett Favre has announced during a congressional hearing that he's been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Oh, really? Damn.
yeah, that.
That sucks. That's a bad disease. F's a Chad for Brett Favre. Damn.
Mhm.
That sucks. Lord Rhino for 2. 306 to 232 electoral votes. What's the chances? I think it's very likely because all Trump has to do is, does he just have to win the same states that he won back in 2016? And he has 206 or 306?
Yeah, pretty much, except for Nebraska
And
second.
I don't think
But
he's going to win it right now.
yeah, okay. I don't know about I didn't find a Hispanic policy, but I did see. I looked on Wikipedia. The Edison exit poll, which is what they show on Wikipedia, is the same thing. Biden plus 17 with
Okay, so
Hispanics.
roughly Biden plus 17. So they are showing an 11-point shift towards Trump with Hispanics.
Yeah,
How can a Democrat win Texas? How? I mean,
basically. I mean, supercharging white support, I guess, or more like non-Hispanic immigrants.
but didn't like white voters in 2022 shift Republican in Texas?
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't even be the whites. It would probably just be the immigrants. It would probably be like the Indians in Collin County or something
Yeah, but
like
it's like
that.
if Hispanics are basically 50-50 and Trump's up by so much with whites, I don't get how you get Trump plus 6. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't know. They might. I mean, there could be a response bias. There could be oversampling with
Like
liberal whites or something like that.
that might be
I
it.
don't know what. I mean, I don't think they. I don't think they even counted white support since it is a Hispanic. It's a poll meant for Hispanics. But
I'm very curious though. Like they must have had a poll from 2020. They must have. There's no way
they
they didn't.
probably did, but I just can't find it. Let me see if I mean maybe Wikipedia has it. Let me
Yeah,
look.
I might have some. I might have it in one of the spreadsheets I have. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, I think Texas is just that's a pipe dream for Dems. I don't get why Democrats are now saying Colin Allred could actually win now. Why? Why are they suddenly saying, "Oh yeah, Allred can win"? I mean, is that their copium because they know Tester's done? Funny enough, funny name, Tester's done. I mean, he is done at this point. I just don't see
Oh yeah,
how
that's
he wins.
they're probably. I mean, I don't see them like fully abandoning Tester, but they might just move some of their funding to Texas.
Yeah, I think with with John Tester, when he started posting those ads about he's a Trump candidate, that's when everyone kind of agreed that's when he was done. He cooked himself at that point. Because if a Democrat starts saying he's the Trump candidate, he supports Trump, you're losing by like 20 or something crazy like that. But yeah, I think Shahid's a clear favorite, and I would argue that Tester I think has like a 20% chance of winning right now. That RMG research poll, which by the way was the most Tester friendly poll last month, they have him down by 7. I think he's done. I think at this point Tester is just cooked.
Yeah.
But the question is, does Tester have a better chance of winning than Allred? Or vice versa?
At this point in the game, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, already maybe. I don't know.
Well, I'm wondering because with when it comes to Tester, he's his problem is the undecideds now are just Trump voters. They're just old Trump voters at this point. So he's down by 7 now. By some miracle, he has to win basically everyone else, which is not going to happen. Yeah, not good for him. Agmanon Fireman for 10. I visited New Hampshire for the first time over the weekend for a NerdCon for TMNT's 40th anniversary and saw Trump and AOT signs everywhere. Gives me hope. State is beautiful, plus Kevin Eastman was very friendly. Well, the thing with New Hampshire is the southern part of the state got flooded with Boston people. Like, that's what happened. That's why New Hampshire shifted Democrat. So while I think there might be shifts in New Hampshire towards Trump, maybe, I just don't see how you win New Hampshire at this point, except if it's a governor's race. Because you just got so many people from Boston that move there, and they're taking their voting habits with them. I guess it's possible, but I find it very unlikely. Lord Rhino for 5. If the CNN poll of Harris +1, then it's over for Harris. Trump can't lose. Yeah, we'll get to the CNN poll in a second. Mega Barris for 2. Don't get complacent. Vote like you're down by 10. Oh, I agree. But I think right now it's not looking good for Harris. Not good at all. Not good at all.
I mean, my prediction is literally just 306, 232 all over again.
I'm starting to get that feeling. Maybe
Like,
Nevada? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not feeling as good about Nevada as I used to, but other than that, I mean, I think it's looking pretty good.
Hold up, we got breaking news. We have breaking news. Oh my gosh, no way. Breaking. This is from NBC. All right? NBC News. NBC, and this is from America First Insight. By the way, go follow America First Insight on Twitter. Anyways, NBC finds that a majority of Harris voters are planning to vote either absentee or early. Bad news as the GOP's seen massive shifts in mail-ins already, and the GOP still has election day voter advantage.
Yeah, well.
So much for that myth. So much for the idea that, oh, they're going to vote on election day. Yeah, these people are going to show up on election day. Bullshit. Like, unbelievable. So at this point, I mean, that makes the early voting in Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia look even worse. Because if these are Democrat voters and this is the majority of them, holy shit. I mean, will there be more election day votes for Harris? I would assume. Do you think? Like, there'll be more election day votes? I would assume. The 2020.
The election day margin will probably be slightly tighter, but I don't expect it to. But election day in person, I mean, that might be. I don't know. I mean, Harris will probably get some more votes, but even then, I mean, Democrats want to vote. The Democrats would much rather vote early and all that.
But that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, these numbers are bad because, yes, some more of them are going to vote on election day, but NBC is now admitting that, oh yeah, the majority of Harris voters, they're going to vote early. And we're seeing the turnout's bad for Democrats right now. It is awful. And if that's the majority...
Oh, but not in the states that matter yet.
Actually, it's... North Carolina's getting worse. It's getting worse in Virginia. It's a disaster in Pennsylvania. It's a mess for them.
I do want to see what happens in Michigan and Wisconsin.
I'm curious about that too.
Like, and I guess I guess Nevada and Arizona too. Well, Arizona's probably going to Trump. But
yeah, I think Arizona's gone for. Well, I would say gone for Harris, but like I think both campaigns kind of understand that it's probably going to Trump at this rate. K Cub for 5. What's the ultimate Hail Mary for Harris? Like a we are down 10 in the second quarter. Let's fake a punt on 4th and 22 for our own 20 situation. Well, the Hail Mary for Harris is North Carolina. That's what they're banking on. That's their Hail Mary because they're down in Georgia, they're down in Arizona. That's what they're admitting. They admit that they're screwed in Pennsylvania, which, by the way, makes the Tim Walz pick look even dumber because you're doing worse in Minnesota, but like doing better or worse than Pennsylvania, excuse me.
We have a CNN poll.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's only Harris +1. That's bad for her. That's bad. All right. Ben Cynics for 2. I still think Biden had a better chance of winning. No, I think the problem.
Biden would have lost Nevada. Harris, I think, is a very slight favorite.
The thing with Biden was, I mean, I think he would have eventually I don't think he was gonna get much worse than he was. Well, there's a possibility it would have gotten worse, but the thing with Harris, all she did was raise the floor for them. Like, she stopped the floor from, like, falling out from underneath them. But still, I wonder, like, was it a good move to replace Biden? I don't know.
The Democrats, it probably was in their point of view.
I guess because it did, like, pretty much, like, save the Senate from being a complete disaster. But still, it's
Again, it increased their floor. It increased excitement because no one was really excited about Biden. They are about Harris.
Yeah, but now it seems like it's faded, which we'll get to the report that leaked from the Harris campaign. Did you see that? I think it's James Carville that was involved.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get that up.
They're down in, like, most battleground states and such.
Yeah, I gotta find that. We got another super chat. Senate Slayer for 12, or Senate Slayer 12 for 5. Dems have pushed early voting since Obama. These numbers are terrible for her. She needs leads going into election day. And not just leads. She needs to be up by, like, 600,000 in Pennsylvania, for example. She might be up 100,000 right now. Or on pace for that. And that's not enough. She needs to be up by, like, 500,000 votes. I mean, like, if you're Democrats, how do you, like, do you start to panic about the early voting? You would have to. If it's this bad now? I mean, at what point?
But this is early votes. Wait till it gets closer.
But it's getting worse. That's a funny thing. North Carolina's getting more Republican. We get closer to election day, it's becoming more and more Republican.
The blacks aren't voting yet.
Actually, black turnout went. This is the funniest thing I saw. Black turnout went up a couple days ago. So did the Republican vote share.
Okay, that's actually funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, so no matter what they're doing, like, yeah, it's early. It could change, but I don't know. You have to panic at these numbers. You just can't say, well, we can ignore it because it's good for us somehow. American Nerd for 5. Rap. What states do you think will see the most Trump Dems ticket splitting? My guess is most likely going to be Arizona and North Carolina. It's always North Carolina. North Carolina and I'm going to say probably Ohio at this point.
Minnesota.
Yeah, well, there's some polls that Royce White might be cooking.
Yeah, he's going to lose by double digits.
Yeah, but I would laugh hysterically if Royce White actually got within like 5 or something. But yeah, I would also say Maine. Even though Democrats are now quietly spending money there, I still think that Angus King's going to win by a lot. But I know he's an independent. Don't give me this bullshit. He's independent. He's Democrat.
Well, I mean, he's a registered independent.
I don't care what they claim. It's like Kirsten Sinema. She votes 95% Democrat, but she's independent.
I mean, Bernie Sanders is probably the other, I guess, main example.
Yeah, and if that's your independence. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up this this report from the Harris campaign. For those that don't know, it seems like the joy is gone in the Harris campaign. For those that don't know, according to the there was a source that said that I gotta read this. According to a source who was on a Harris Walz campaign training call attended by veteran campaign strategist James Carville, Carville went absolutely ballistic, yelling expletives at 2 young Democratic staffers, including Olivia. How do you say her last name? Juliana, yeah, who works for the Kohler and Elvred campaign. The fiery barrage of insults included dumb fat directed at Juliana and out of touch.
Wait, okay, I actually haven't seen this report.
Yeah, I can't read some of it. Some of it's pretty bad, but Mike, this guy.
No, send it to me, please.
I sent it in the chat. I mean, my gosh. But like, you gotta love it. For those that don't know, James Carville is one of the only like Democrat strategist understands, she is cooked. Like, Harris is done. He's one of the few ones understands that they're not in a good situation.
Okay, Carville's kind of based, actually.
Well, Carville, I mean, he's honest. He's one of the only people that's being honest right now. He's saying, we're down by like 5 in Arizona and Georgia, and you attacked white voters this entire cycle, yet you expect them to vote for you? I hope this is there's a good chance this is real, because this sounds like James Carville. For those that don't know, this is the type of stuff he says and does. I
Oh,
mean,
but yeah, this is basically when the this is when the staffers presented him. They presented him with some social media videos they've been working on to appeal to white male voters.
and he said this is garbage. This is
So
complete.
he probably knows the white voters better than they do. I
Well,
don't know what kind of ads they're
is he
trying
from
to.
Louisiana? Is he like a Democrat strategist from Louisiana? I'm
Uh,
pretty sure it's
I
part of Bill
gotta
Clinton's
look.
campaign. I mean, it's just like it's unbelievable that he's
So
one
he's a
of the.
'90s. So he's a '90s Democrat, or I guess.
Yeah, he's a '90s
Oh,
Democrat. He's one of the only
oh
people
yeah.
that
Oh,
understands
okay. I've
this.
seen. Oh, okay. I've seen his face before. Yeah, he's not actually. Well, he's not technically. Well, he's born in Georgia, but yeah, he was basically flat
Louisiana.
out Louisiana. Yeah, he went to LSU. He's nicknamed the Raging Cajun.
Yeah,
Um,
this sounds like Carville.
he was the lead strategist in Bill Clinton's '92 campaign. He worked for John Kerry, Hillary Clinton in '08, Michael Bennet 2020. He's also married to a Republican political consultant, Mary
That's
Matalin.
gross. All
I don't know
right.
if Mary. Mary's a libertarian, so she's probably a Democrat now. But
Universe 7 scum for 6. Rap, can you please look at the CEPP polls just dropped on RCP for the California House races? We might. American Nerd for 5. Rap, wasn't James Carville the guy that helped Bill Clinton win 92? Like, he was the guy that coined the phrase, "Is the economy stupid?" Yeah, he's one of the few Democrats that understands you can't just tell white working class voters to go F off because you're going to get crushed. He's one of the few people who understands that.
literally, what ad were they trying to put out for
Oh,
white
God.
males? Like,
Did you see that, the guy went on, like, Fox News or something, the white campaign staffer for Harris or something.
oh
And
yeah, white men aren't voting for us, but we made our own secret space or something.
yeah,
I
it was
don't
some
know.
like dumb stuff like, what the hell are you guys doing? Man Milk for 2. Do you think Carville aligns more with GOP policy? Well, I think he's just an old school Democrat.
He's a full on liberal, but he's still. I mean, I guess some part of his mind is stuck in the '90s or something.
Yeah. Ben Cynics for 5. Carville is probably a big reason why Clinton did so well. He can see the situation for what is. He's one of the few strategists on the Democrat side that still understands. Oh yeah, you don't piss off half the country like we're doing and expect to win. I mean, he was one of the first people this year to say, well, Biden's cooked. He's in deep shit, he can't win. And he's one of the only Democrat strategists admitting, yeah, we're probably losing right now. Even with Harris. All right, Zeppelin LZ99 for 5. Did you see Harris union numbers there? They're bad, and how did Biden have such good numbers in Wisconsin? 70% and 90% in Maine. Harris down both now. Yeah, so Teamsters released their state-by-state analysis.
Oh yeah. So despite all the state unions endorsing Harris,
Yeah, so much for that theory.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah. All their leaders are endorsing Harris, but the people.
yeah, and well, that's Scranton Joe. And I was talking to people like, it kind of makes sense because it was Scranton Joe. He had some appeal to those voters, a little bit. It wasn't as much as 2020, but he still could appeal to them a little bit. But now it's like, you have Kamala Harris, and they don't like her. Sorry, but it's true.
it's the old white guy from Pennsylvania versus the cackling black lady from California.
Kid Cup for 5. Carver looked at the Harris campaign. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Yeah, it's like Gambit from Deadpool. Yeah, he's about to make a name for himself. But Carville's one of the only Democrats that's honest right now. He's one of the only ones saying that, yeah, we're not in a good situation. We're getting crushed. DJ Aftershock for 2. Rap loves Jim Pillen. Is that the Nebraska governor?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I just find it funny that James Carville called Olivia Julian balance. I mean, like, someone had to say it. Yeah, she's the Blexus girl for a lady from Texas, right?
Yeah, she's the um plus size woman that's was famous because Matt Gates called her or something. I don't know what it was.
Like a
Her
big
main
match.
issues she's basically single issue abortion, but
Oh, yeah, like she's ever need one. What?
yeah.
M for 10. Any Arizona voter either vote early or have a ton of time on election day? I saw
Oh
firsthand
yeah,
how.
Juliana's whole thing as well is that her dad was a Republican, but now he's basically a massive Democrat or something.
I saw firsthand how incompetent Maricopa runs their elections in the real election. I'm not gonna read the rest of that because of YouTube. But yeah, if you live in Arizona, you gotta vote early. Vote early in person and vote on election day. But I recommend voting early because Arizona makes it easy. Object Clay's cater for 5, and Republicans are the racist, fatphobic, misogynistic, etc. people, and they are doing this stuff to their own staff. Well, that says a lot. Oh, wait for the Harris leaks to come out. You'll see some bad stuff. For those that don't know, what?
No.
For those that don't know, Harris treats her staffers like shit. She had I believe it was a 98% turnover rate.
Wow, you're telling me this now for the first time.
Yeah, apparently she treats her staffers like shit. Way worse than Klobuchar, who just freaking... Well, I wouldn't go that far, but...
Worse than Sheila Jackson Lee, even?
Oh, God. Did someone, get, die mysteriously or something?
Yeah, the one that she called, I don't know, boo-boo or something was basically...
Anyways.
Yeah.
DJ Aftershock for 5, Twitter. Governor Jim Pillen says he will not call a special session for winner take-all. Well, there goes that.
It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, there's too many
anyways.
rhinos in the Senate.
They tried it in the summer, it failed, and then I don't know why they brought it back up.
This was kind of their Hail Mary because they thought they had some momentum going. But
I think there was a Democrat that switched parties, and now he's basically
he's refused to go with it.
Yeah, because democracy.
Yeah, but
so he was basically the traitor MAGAT fascist when he switched parties, and now he's the savior to democracy when he votes.
I'd love to hear Harris swear like a sailor slur nonstop. Well, no, apparently she treats her staffers like dog shit. We don't know what she actually says or does, but that's a rumor.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
God. Let's see. Rap, what do you think of the Democrats who want Trump arrested? Oh, yeah, the bribery thing. Listen, I gotta say, did you see this?
Yeah, I saw they wanted him arrested. Oh, yeah, here's your money for groceries. Oh, he's trying to bribe someone for a vote.
For those that don't know, there are some Democrats advocating for Trump to get arrested for bribery, I think they said. Yeah.
Hey, Tyrone, what's up?
Hey, Tyrone.
Oh, yeah, there was also this Resist Lib influencer that was basically calling Trump a fat 5-year-old for buying popcorn.
Oh, I don't get these people. But yeah, so anyways, this nut job, he's saying it's a federal crime for Trump to pay groceries for people. I mean,
I don't get it with these Resist Libs. They just love the image of Donald Trump wearing a diaper and throwing a temper tantrum.
They're delusional. But can you, hey, you want to see a red wave happen? Go ahead and arrest Trump for doing this. Go ahead. Be my guest. Make this a national story. Make this a national story.
I could see the Pennsylvania AG or something, or DA or whatever, putting on a arrest warrant.
Go ahead. Go arrest Trump for giving money for paying someone's groceries. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Barack Obama in 2012 or 10 or 12 or something visited Torchy's Tacos in Austin and paid for everybody's meals, and that apparently wasn't bribery. Democracy, yes, that's democracy. I mean, that was kind of based, I guess, Torchy's, whatever.
I don't care. If he's not saying, it's one thing if he was saying vote for me. He just paid the woman's groceries. That's all. Random Polish guy for 5. I met Carville in New Orleans back in 2016 at an event. He's the only true Dem that I've had a beer with that I might disagree with, but truly believes his positions. Yeah, Carville's the only one that's honest. He's the only one that understands, we can't attack white people for being white. Lord Rhino for 5. I can imagine Carville's rants like Hitler's from Downfall. Yeah. Carville's just honest. That's why they don't like him. He's the only one that's honest, but oh yeah, we're getting crushed. American Nerd for 2. Dems would never pay for someone's groceries. But they did try to pay people off. Remember the student loan stuff?
Yeah.
Right before the election, your student loans have been forgiven.
Democracy.
Cherokee Bear for 2. Joe Walsh is having his period after seeing this. Joe Walsh is another one.
By the way, Red Eagle commented on the CNN poll and basically said that the Swenometer gives Trump a free 12 victory in the Electoral College.
Yeah, so should we actually talk about the CNN poll that came out?
I gotta get on the bus, but
All right,
I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes.
all right,
So
so it's just me and Tyrone then. If he's actually here, he's probably waking up
Yeah.
still. What was that?
I literally just woke up. You got it again.
Ah, fun. Hello there.
Morning.
Welcome to the stream, good sir.
Thanks. I didn't go to bed until 5.
Oof. All right.
Yeah.
American Nerd for 3. Is James Carville the last base Democrat? No, he's still liberal, but like he's an honest one. He admits when the Democrats are like not in a good situation. Not a professional bullshitter. Well, he is, but
Ugh.
you know what I'm talking about. You know the thing. All right. So we were just talking about the new CNN poll that came out, and right now it's only Harris plus 1 from CNN. Harris plus 1, and Red Eagle apparently put in the Swinometer, and apparently it's Trump plus 312 in the Electoral College. This poll indicates. So yeah, if it's really Harris plus 1, that's Trump win. That's what people are not understanding. Harris plus 1 is not a victory for her. That's a win for Trump. And that's assuming the polls are spot on. Harris plus 1, Harris plus 2, even Harris plus 3. Those are Trump wins in the Electoral College. And that's assuming these polls are completely spot on. They have no margin of error. They're perfect. And they have no bias. And we all know CNN, they have a history of some bad polling. Hey, Rap, if Harris loses the popular vote and loses the Electoral College by a healthy margin, what's the reaction? They'll say it's a threat to democracy. Like, she has to be installed as president because democracy. That would be the excuse. Sad but true. Hey, Rap, if Harris loses the I read that. Get Tyrone a cup of coffee. Yeah. People are saying get a cup of coffee, Tyrone.
I mean, I'm more of a tea guy.
Close enough. All right, and we got a brand new poll from Nevada. Oh boy. Let's see. Hold up. Wait, what?
Eliminating Senate filibuster for abortion rights legislation.
Yeah, so for those that didn't understand what Tyrone said, they're trying to nuke the filibuster for abortion. That's what Harris wants. Which, by the way, why would you push for nuking the filibuster at this point? Why? I mean, it's almost October, and you're saying we gotta nuke the filibuster? No, that's not gonna help you. Far from it. It's gonna make people think, oh, wait a minute, you're gonna nuke the filibuster just to pass one thing? That's not a good idea. All she has left are these fake polls. Well, they're not fake, but like, there's some garbage ones. Tied in Pennsylvania, Trump plus 3 in Georgia. We'll look at the Rasmussen stuff in a second. If Trump wins a popular vote, which state would most likely lead the popular vote compact? Oh, it would be abolished the next day. If Trump wins a popular vote, they would abolish it. So. Harris seats plus 4 at least for this election. I'm saying Harris plus 3.5. That's what she needs to win. But if it's Harris plus 1, she's cooked. But yeah, so anyways, Nevada had a brand new poll from Noble Predictive Insights, and it's Harris plus 1. But, by some miracle, Clark County is only Harris plus 6, which shows Harris plus 1. But the rurals, by some miracle, shifted like 30 points Republican or Democrat. Listen, if Trump is barely down in Washoe and Clark like this, he is winning Nevada by like 3 points. He's not losing Nevada. And look at the white vote. He's up by 6 with white voters, which is not going to happen. He's going to win the white vote by a lot more. The Hispanic vote's only Harris plus 3. So how the hell do you get Harris plus 1 here? How? You get Harris plus 1 by some miracle Trump doing way worse in the rurals. Bullshit. Lord Rhino for 5. I'm more of a tea guy. Tyrone. Didn't know he was based like that. Respect from the Brits.
Yeah, no, my favorite. I like to drink black tea, specifically Russian Caravan is really good with a little bit of Russian Caravan, a little bit of extra cinnamon.
Chad
Really
is saying
good.
you're part of you're British.
I mean, I am part English, so,
Close enough.
but I'm also Dutch. I'm as more Dutch than I am English.
Let's see. The rules don't vote like that in Nevada. Yeah, the rules are like Trump plus 50 or something crazy like that. They're not Trump plus 13. But yeah, if Trump is really down by only 6 and 1 in Clark and stuff, he's winning. He's winning Nevada. There's no way he's not. This poll's just garbage. It was voter suppression. Harris is the real popular vote winner. Oh, that's what they're gonna say. If Trump wins a popular vote, they're gonna say, well, it's because suppression or something. Some bullshit like that. Hey, Rap, Kamala isn't looking good in Michigan after the debate. I knew she was going to lose the Arab vote when she said she supported Israel during the debate. Well, now you got the Hamtramck mayor saying he supports Trump, so.
I said to say she stands with Israel was a genius move at the debate.
Well, yeah, because everyone knows that about Trump. And then Harris says, oh, no, I actually support it. I support them also. So. And that killed him. Killed her with support with these voters.
Okay, so I'm back.
Yeah, we're looking at this Nevada poll, and so somehow Trump is only down by 6 in Clark, down by only 1 in Washoe, but he's up by only 13 in the rules in Nevada.
I mean, is this the poll that's
What?
overestimated Trump or what?
This is Noble Predictive Insights, and I'm actually curious. I got the pollster scorecard right here.
Because I know Nevada's kind of like that, but
okay, Predictive Insights. By the way, go check out the website America First Insight. The scorecard actually has the average bias of Predictive Insights at D+2, and they have a Harris +1 right now. Man, that is not good. Well, it's possible that they're overstating Republicans here, but either way, the fact is that this poll has it Harris +1 despite her doing way worse than Clark and Reno.
So basically the rurals are moving left.
Yeah, they're claiming they're shifting left by like 30 points. That is not happening. There is no way in hell. I mean, could they shift left? Maybe like a point. But by like 30, that's bullshit. And the fact is they have Harris only +3 with Hispanics right now. +3. Yet white voters only Trump +6. But even then, it's like, that would be a Trump win. I don't get how they found Harris up by 1 here. I really don't get it.
That poll should be a Trump win in Nevada.
Yeah, if it's only Harris +3 with Hispanics. Like, I know they got a big Asian vote there, but even then, it's only Harris +23 with other races. So I don't get this. I don't know. Trump is winning the cookie sales. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's true. They're doing that in Cincinnati and Philly, and Trump's killing Harris in both of them. So, which I know that's not. I mean, it was correct every election except 2020. So maybe it's wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, that could just be a thing of Trump cookies are just more popular.
Yeah, people don't like. It's just like the Halloween mask thing. It used to be it used to work well, but now with Trump, he's just a meme. So it's like everyone wants a Trump mask. No one wants a Harris mask. Like, who wants that?
Well, yes.
And even then, are there going to be any like Halloween masks of Harris? I'm just being dead serious. Is anyone going to want that? I wouldn't think so. They still can't poll rural voters in any state. Yeah, exactly. They can't. What?
This is completely unrelated to politics, but a study just finished where they put 29 EDM DJs on anti-Alzheimer drugs, and within 2 weeks, none of them wanted to be DJs anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I put it in general.
This is a random thing. I makes you really wonder.
By the way, did y'all see that Democrat internal I found in Iowa?
Yeah, freaking Trump, Harris +7 and Iowa third. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. There's no way in hell you get a Harris +7 and Iowa 7. You're basically saying that Iowa's going to shift like 6 points Democrat. That's what that's implying.
And Zach Nunn's losing by 4.
Nah, it's not, yeah. Throw in the garbage. Which, by the way, actually, that means he's outrunning Trump by 3. So if Trump's, like, winning by 2, Nunn's up by, like, 5 or whatever.
Isn't that where Des Moines is, Iowa third?
Part of it, I think, yeah.
I think, well, they can't, Iowa's not allowed to split up their counties, so.
I believe that the Nunn double-digit lead poll before that. Yeah, I'll believe a Nunn +10 before Nunn down by 5. That's bullshit. That is not going to happen. Trump is the driving force behind this election. People really aren't voting for her, but rather against him. Well, and the problem is are there really that many more Trump, are there really the same amount of never Trump voters as 2020 or even 2016? That's a serious conversation we have to have. Like, are there really that, like, the amount of never Trump voters have gone down dramatically. That's a fact. Since 2020, it's gone down by like 10%. So if you're relying on never Trumpers, there's just not enough of them anymore. There's not enough. Just let's see. Will Democrats be election deniers if Trump wins? Probably. They'll say Russia did it or something.
Oh yeah, I mean they were in 2016. I have no doubt they will be in 2020. Oh yeah, they'll say it's Russia. They'll say it's voter suppression. They'll say it's maybe they'll be the ones to blame Dominion or something.
Oh god, don't even bring that up. Ben Cynics for 5. Breaking. Per Newswire, Joe Manchin refuses to endorse Harris. Really?
Wow, what a shocker. Wow.
Really? I'm curious. Now the question is, does he go the extra step and say, F it, I'm going to endorse Trump?
Actually, I thought he did endorse Harris. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he did, like, not long ago.
I don't think he did. But does that, like, is that a sign he might back Trump? I'm not saying he will, but...
I highly doubt it, but...
What?
Manchin
says he's not endorsing Harris.
Wow, bruh!
Wow.
I just fucking got here.
I know. I just love the fact we just said that and like, oh yeah, breaking. Joe Manchin refuses to endorse him. Yeah, I'm gonna find that. So Joe Manchin's not backing Harris right now. Does he support Trump? That's the question.
She knows the filibuster is the holy grail of democracy. It's the only thing that keeps us talking and working together. If she gets rid of that, then this would be the House on steroids.
Oh yeah, there's also reports that Harris supports nuking the filibuster for.
Why would you say that? Her camp. Listen.
Democracy.
Listen, like people, they don't support nuking the filibuster. They don't, except partisan Democrats. So why the hell are you promoting it now? We're gonna nuke the filibuster.
Democracy.
Lord Rhino for 5. What would be the biggest surprise of the night? Not including states voting for Trump or Harris.
Virginia voting for Trump, I bet. Oh, wait, my bad.
I would say the biggest surprise would be either Tester. Well, I guess there's a possibility. I think the biggest surprise that could possibly happen is if Mark Robinson pulls off the upset.
If he somehow were to win, that election would take like weeks to call.
Oh my, yeah. If that actually, I didn't even think about that. For sure, I guess there's a pathway. Again, here's what I'll say about Mark Robinson. The fact is, he is tripling down on his bullshit. I'm not happy with him right now. Why is he not coming out and admitting that it was real? Why? I don't get what he's doing.
I guess it provides red meat to his base, but even then, his base is basically shrunk to like.
It's literally just like schizophrenics at this point.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm not trying to be a jackass about it, but that's what it is. Napoleon the Great for 5. I'm in high school, and there is a girl who tells everyone that Trump wins, she wants to Oh, I'm not going to say the rest of that.
Oh,
This is what-
Harris yesterday.
This
I
is what
just
I'm worried
noticed.
about. Yeah, well, listen, there's a lot of nut jobs
Hold
in this world.
Hey,
Hold
Brad.
on, I gotta see. Well, I gotta see this chat. What the? Hold on. Someone screenshot that chat and send it to me. I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, I can't really say it on YouTube, but thanks to Super Chat.
Crap.
What?
Check the server.
Donald-
Harris wants to institute a national sales tax.
Oh my, no
Wait,
way.
what?
Did she actually? This is from her official account. Oh my gosh, no way.
What?
Donald Trump wants to impose a Trump sales tax on everyday basic necessities. It will cost the average American family nearly $4,000 a year. Bullshit!
It's Project 2025.
Bullshit! My plan would build an opportunity economy. What the hell does that mean? She has yet to explain what an opportunity economy is. She's yet to explain it. What are we doing here? Why? What is she like? How many times do we have to say this? Trump does not support a sales tax. This is unbelievable. This is, and she keeps lying about it. How many times has she said this now?
Like,
I mean, probably as many times as she's mentioned Project 2025, which is like hundreds upon hundreds of times. And
she's claiming a tariff is a sales tax. Is she actually claiming? Well, first of all, the tariff would not raise it by $4,000. I think someone did the math. It was like $60 or something.
By the way, did y'all see that video of the lead singer of Paramore doing the whole Project 2025 rant? Apparently, she was just reading from the script.
Wait, what?
The lead singer of Paramore during a concert was doing a whole Project 2025 Trump rant, and there was a video of another angle coming out, and it was just reading the script.
Oh. Yeah, it's a little staged. Trump needs to start replying to these on his official account. I agree. Every time she posts garbage like this, just like quote tweet it and just say this is bullshit, or just like say ratio. Just
it's
ratio.
Not gonna happen. It's bullshit.
Let's see.
By the way, we probably can't talk. We probably can't talk about the son of the you know what.
We can't talk. But for those that don't know, the son of the second assassin against Trump. Turns out he's not a good human being. That's all I can say.
This was the guy that said that you're a decent person if you're anti-Trump.
Anyways,
and he's
American Nerd for 5. The Harris campaign is most definitely gonna go down in history as the most desperate campaign in American history, and that's saying a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you're saying Trump's gonna support a sales tax, that's just in Project 2025. Trump has said how many times now he does not support Project 2025.
Literally, the Democrat strategy is just to call it a lie and then have nothing to back it up.
Well, and like people are now the media is starting to get kind of pissed off. You notice that the interview with I think it was CNN or NBC, one of her staffers went on there, and they were asking the staffer, "What does Harris support? How is she going to fix inflation?" And
Project 2025.
Exactly. And even the people in the media, they're like, that's not an answer. We've been asking for a year, or not a year, like 3 months now, and you've yet to answer a simple question. What
middle class. He's from the middle class. Project 2025.
That's basically what they're doing.
Democracy.
Yeah, the fake laugh. Oh, God. Let's see. Trump needs to stick to a simple message. He sounds what are you talking about?
There is no reason this election should be close. Like, there should be a fucking Trump landslide.
I have a gut feeling that just...
I kind of hope it is. Like,
the Harris support, I think, is astroturfed. I just got a gut feeling about it. Like, if early voting's that bad for Democrats in Virginia...
Coconut Tree Brat Democracy Project 2025. How is that polling close to Trump?
I just saw Proud Republican on Shitpost Gateway.
Oh, God.
What the?
I love that Twitter account.
Here's the tweet. I just smoked 16 blunts not because I enjoyed it, but to get marijuana off the streets.
I remember that. That's definitely
that
that's
was
a famous one.
Likes.
I think it was like 500,000. I think it was crazy. But yeah, I love that Twitter account.
It's
What
like
happened
GOP.
to
It's
him?
like GOP Josh when he posts the alpha male
Yeah, the
images
alpha
and
male
stuff.
and the people on Reddit went nuts.
By the way, shout out to GOP Josh, True Patriot, great guy,
True
great
Patriot. Let's see. Yeah, Proud Republic. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. I don't even know if he was actually a Republican. I don't know.
He was
Was
definitely
he
a
just
shit poster.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, that's how everyone associates Ron Johnson.
Yeah, that's every time people think of Ron Johnson, they just think of that account. Why do you pick Ron Johnson? I've always wondered that. Like, why Ron Johnson?
I mean, I guess he lives in Wisconsin. Oh, breaking news! We have a new Reuters poll.
Oh God.
Harris +7.
No way. No way. Did they actually? You're kidding.
Yeah. No.
Where? Where's this garbage?
47. Jesus.
Oh my. Are we really doing this again? Really? Harris +7.
Yeah, that's Oh wow, you're getting the Harris 400 vote landslide.
So you're telling me
Because democracy.
you're gonna tell me that by some miracle CNN has it Harris +1, Rasmussen Trump +2. They have freaking what's the other one? Was it a New York Times? Tied or whatever?
Yeah, Harris is gonna win Indiana, guys.
What a
So
pile
over.
of crap. Here we go again. Aqua for 5. Dems have like a 3-point boost in the national vote by just surplus votes of California. Well, yeah. Satan Slayer for 5. I'm becoming more confident in a Trump win. Voters are already showing up big for him. Plus, she consistently underperforms. He has this. And the thing with the early voting, like I was saying, was the early voting for Harris. It's like half the votes. NBC's admitting that. Like half her voters are coming early votes. And they're not showing up. And for those wondering, you know what? People are asking about the scorecard. I'm curious. I'm curious about the scorecard. Oh, yeah. Ipsos has a D. A D. My God. And the only reason is because they had like a couple decent polls. And that's it.
Oh, by the way, Biden's about to deliver one of his last major speeches as president today.
Really?
Yeah, to the UN General Assembly.
Ah. Yeah, when was the last time we saw him speak in public? I'm curious about that.
And the last time he probably will be speaking in public will just be his farewell address, but
He kind of gave one already, though. I mean, this whole presidency.
well, I mean in like January or something.
Yeah,
but...
well, probably. Yeah, so Reuters has a Harris +7.
Awesome.
Unfreaking
Oh,
believable.
we got non-political news. D-word is in prison due to paranoia that someone will try to poison him.
Oh boy, yeah. For those that look up that situation. Can't say who it is because YouTube, but yeah. So Ipsos is one of the worst pollsters out there. They have an average miss of 5%, and their average bias is D+4.
All right, I gotta go. I have class.
All right, adios.
Yeah.
And knowing this cycle should probably be much worse. I'm curious. Who would we have the worst pollster? Yeah, still Sooner, I think. Yep, Sooner poll. Yeah, people should check out the America First Insight on Twitter. It's a great thing. Great thing. CNN, Trump holds a wide lead on the top issues over Harris. Economy, Trump +11. Immigration, Trump +14. Foreign policy, Trump +7. Harris is actually up by 7, according to Reuters. Pile of crap. If Reuters/Ipsos is outside the margin of error, I will start a petition to kick them off the RCP aggregate. Here's what I'll say. As someone that helped create the scorecard for America First Insight, they're probably going to go down the toilet after this cycle. They're probably going to be like F- if they keep this up. Which we just gotta see what happens. We gotta see what the math says, but you can't have Reuters +7, Harris +7, and CNN Harris +1. That's two different realities. One of them has to be correct. Where's Susquehanna ranked? I think A. Yeah, A+. But there might be a catch to that. We might have to look at yeah, they're A+. I thought I misread it. Yeah, A+. Rap, any news about Maine populace? I don't know. We've heard nothing. Laughing at Sooner poll will not get old. Yeah, freaking off by 12 points on average. Unfreaking believable. They call themselves a gold standard. You go on their website, they call themselves the gold standard of Oklahoma polling. They're off by 13 points on average. They got a PA poll coming out tomorrow. Really? They do? Yes. Look, I'm looking at these other top pollsters. Yeah, so the best ones, University of Georgia School of Public and International Affairs, Tip Insights, Landmark Communications, Atlas Intel, Mass Inc. Though we're gonna add an update. We're gonna indicate that Mass Inc.'s a Massachusetts pollster. And Big Data. And by the way, for those that are curious, I keep hearing this thing that Rasmussen is a Republican pollster. In reality, they actually have a Democrat bias. I just found that funny. For those that don't know, Rasmussen is a pollster that got kicked off of 538 for being too Republican friendly. In reality, they have a history of overstating Democrat support. So much for that, by the way. But yeah, enough of the scorecard. I just want to show people what we got right now. I just find it hilarious that Rasmussen is considered a far-right pollster, yet they're much more accurate than the gold standards, supposedly. They could get away with calling a gold standard because they're the only poll who polls Oklahoma. No, there's other ones. There's other ones that poll Oklahoma. Dixie wrecked for 2. Strap, stay with me, please. Susquehanna. Ah, okay. Susquehanna. Quantum football for 10. As for something you were wondering about yesterday, the first Muslim governor, Oregon's Vic Atia, was a Republican who served from 1979 to 1987. Really? I didn't know that. Their national poll is very Republican biased, but the state polls aren't bad. That's actually false. We have an update coming to like release like national polling and the swing state average, because there's a lot of misinformation going around about Rasmussen, a far right pollster. They're not. In reality, they're not a far right pollster. Someone clip him saying sus. Jeez. That's the most recent Republican governor of Oregon. Really? 530 has become a joke now, unfortunately. It was always a joke. It was always a joke with a scorecard or a pollster or a polling aggregate. All they did was just they hedged their bets. Where it's like, oh yeah, they predict Harris or Biden's going to win in a landslide, but we still gave Trump a chance of winning. And same that 2016. Yeah, we had Clinton the clear favorite, but we gave him a chance. That's how they get away with it every year. National polls, Rasmussen are about accurate, and the state polling are left-leaning. Well, I'm curious. We're going to split it up by state and national polling. I am very curious. Because people keep saying Rasmussen is a far-right pollster. I've yet to see where that's the case. I've yet to see how they're a far-right pollster. They're just mad that Rasmussen can be real with them, and 538 doesn't want that. Well, I heard about what actually happened. It's bullshit. Why they actually got kicked off. It's a pile of crap. An utter pile of crap. 530 didn't have Trump ahead until Biden literally dropped out, and even then it was like less than 1%. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we exposed the garbage 538 average on stream. I remember that. We went state by state, and I gotta find the clip. We found Wisconsin where they had the fundamentals favoring Trump by 3. They had Trump up in the polling average, and how they forecasted it was they averaged the fundamentals with the polling average. Trump was up in both of them. Yet they found Harris up or Biden up by 3 or something crazy like that. It's a pile of crap. Rasmussen says Trump's getting 30% of the black vote. Totally absurd. They might be wrong about that, but they are not this terrible pollster that some people claim they are. These same people say the New York Times is a good pollster, but they're not. They're garbage. Same thing with the ABC News. They're better, I guess, but they're slightly better than the New York Times, but that was before they got rid of their pollster. Even then, they weren't that good. Let's see. Far right is anything that is not what they want. Well, yeah. Anything's far right to them.
Why can't we talk about P.
YouTube.
Diddy exactly?
Because YouTube.
I hate this shitty platform.
You can't say that either. Yeah. Well, listen, I have some plans for things, so we may not have to worry about this much longer, but we gotta see what happens. I don't know. Harris has the best chance in Michigan, but she needs a Rust Belt. Well, she needs to win Pennsylvania. If she doesn't, she's done. She needs a Hail Mary in North Carolina or just hold on to Pennsylvania. And she's down in Pennsylvania. So they're hoping for North Carolina. That's what they're banking on. And if they don't get that, well, good luck. Good luck. Look, I know Trump is getting more black support, but 30%. Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be 30%, but... K-Cup for 2, just got a Hovde as a jerk ad. Get original Tammy. Yeah, Hovde's a bad man. He's the orange man with a mustache, basically. That's what she's running on. Center left is far right. Yeah, anything to the left of like Bernie Sanders is far right.
Anything to the left of Elizabeth Warren makes you a fascist.
I believe, let's see. Nebraska isn't doing winner take all. Yeah, that sucks, but that was expected.
I think it's hilarious how progressive are allowing Harris is like the center norm. Like they are literally arguing that if you were to the right of the most progressive elected official at a federal level in American history, you are a fascist.
Well, yeah, that's what they believe. They actually believe if you're to the right of anything, like Kamala Harris, you're a fascist.
If you're to the right of existence,
yeah,
you are a fascist.
Let's see. Let's see.
Progressives, when I tell them to stand right by themselves, parenthesis, they stand to the left of themselves.
Bruh. Do her Eternals really have her down in PA? That's what the people are claiming. It may not be true, but that's what a lot of people are saying, that she's down in PA. It could be fake, I guess, but maybe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's fake. Who knows? Elizabeth Warren got her college degree. Who cares? Who cares about Elizabeth Warren?
Massholes.
What?
Massholes.
I don't know what you're saying.
Massholes.
Oh. I think Trump was... What?
You're aware of the term asshole, right?
No, I don't know.
Massachusetts asshole.
Oh, close enough. Lord Rhino for 5. Everyone in history is far right according to some people. Well, yeah. It's like everyone's far right. Listen.
Yeah, don't you know everybody's a fascist for disagreeing with me?
I just find it funny. It's like even people like 2,000 years ago, they call them fascists. It's like, what? Fascism wasn't even invented 2,000. It was even around 200 years ago. Not even 100 years ago. Or 100 years ago it was, but...
It was just barely around 100 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see. Chris Creative for 5. As a black man, black men aren't on a Kamala train, and some black women view her as a fraud. What percentage of black vote do you think Trump wins? I think he gets 15% right now. 15 to 20. Somewhere in that range. What happens if Harris wins and Democrats control the Senate and House? Well, at that point, you might as well, pack your bags. I don't want to say that, but if Democrats can control the Senate and the House and the presidency, we might be in trouble. And the principal conservatives will say, that's actually what we wanted. We needed a restart. And then we lose everything. So... Yeah, pack it up. That's the best way to put it. If they somehow get control of the government, yeah, not good. Tyler T for 5. Lane Kendall from Louder with Crowder absolutely trolled Hinkle live on CNN. Yeah, I have no opinion on any of them. I give no comment, I should say. I've seen people genuinely say Stalin and Mao were far right. Well, anything's far right these days.
Oh, by the way, Dusty Johnson just signed a petition to get something called Amendment H on the ballot in South Dakota, which would eliminate partisan primaries.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
He's scared of losing a primary. Rusty Johnson, everyone.
This is something that has been publicly supported by Soros, by the way.
And this is what they're doing. This is what they have in Nebraska. What they do is it's these nonpartisan things where it's like, oh, actually, it's not a Republican. It's nonpartisan. You're not nonpartisan. That's how you end up with communists in the state legislature in Nebraska. I'm not even kidding. There are open communists in the state legislature in Nebraska right now. Because of that stupid system they got. Oh, nonpartisan. Everyone's partisan. Stop pretending otherwise. I can't think of an actual nonpartisan that exists. I can't think of one. I hate my congressman so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, Rusty Johnson. That's the nickname. I forgot who gave him that nickname. Was it Yankee Perspective? I think it was him. That's who called him Rusty Johnson.
It was him.
But he is Rusty Johnson. He's garbage. If Harris wins, let's just hope the Senate's Republican, because that would be a disaster if it's not. Source paid for an initiative in Ohio to let Democrats draw district lines. Well, yeah, that's what the referendum really says. Do not let the nonpartisan independent commission fool you otherwise.
Look at the text chat. Aliens posted something.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this up, the Gallup stuff. This is kind of the final thing I wanted to touch upon. So Gallup released an article today where they basically said that Trump is winning every fundamental. Everything's favoring him. Look at this. Party identification and leaning. 48% Republican, 45% Democrat. This favors Republicans. Party better able to handle most important problem. Republicans are +5. Economic confidence, -28, blah, blah, blah. Point is, Republicans are favored on every issue. Every fundamental is favoring Republicans right now. The economy sucks. People think it sucks. People don't like Joe. People trust Republicans more on the issues. And they go in detail about how they got to this. They've been polling forever now. And Republicans are winning on everything. Whether it's the economy.
But I was told by Kennepack that Harris is in the lead by 7 and with Dodson.
Yeah, sure. But just like, look at this. Economic confidence index, -28. That's the third worst it's ever been in Gallup's history in the last 40 years. Or 30. It just keeps going. Satisfaction with the direction of the U.S. in presidential years. Look at this, 28% satisfied. It is a disaster. Party favorability, nothing really changes. It's a joke. This is not good for Harris whatsoever. Everything's negative. There's nothing positive.
Yeah, but I was told I was told Brat would lead the polls.
Remember when people said that fundamentals were actually favoring Harris? She received no primary votes. She was the most disliked vice president in history just a couple months ago. Everything's negative. The economy sucks. People think they don't trust them at all. People trust Republicans on the issues. But it's actually going to be a red wave or a blue wave. What a load of bullshit. All right. I think we're going to have last calls for Super Chats. Any more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. Last calls for Super Chats, folks. So Republicans are leading everything, but Harris is leading. Well, here's the thing. That just means undecideds are going to break for Trump. That's what that really means. Undecided voters are going to break for Trump by a lot. If this keeps up. Could it change? I guess, but I find it very unlikely for anything to really change.
Trump would have to, like, majorly fumble the ball for any Harris, for any fundamentals.
He would have to shit the bed completely. The election's a referendum on Trump, period. Well, they're trying to make it like that, but I don't know.
It's a referendum on Trump, and most people are okay with him at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, it's really, yeah. Dustin Carter for 2. Republican margin of victory in Georgia, North Carolina so far. I guess Trump +3 in Georgia and Trump +2 in North Carolina right now. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's what it indicates. I mean, I still have doubts about that, but... Undecideds always broke for Trump before, though. Well, it's not like they have, but now it's like they're going to break for Trump even more. So, yeah. I was told Orange Man bad, threat to democracy, Project 2025. That's all they run on. Threat to democracy, Project 2025, the Orange Man bad. That's
I don't think a single normal person gives a shit about Project 2025.
No one cares. No one, like, the only people that care are resist liberals. And they're voting Democrats. Who gives a shit what they think? Who cares? But right, everyone, I think we're going to end the stream here. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now. Not looking good for Harris. We will probably get more polling later today, but yeah, these are just not good numbers for Harris whatsoever. Not good. But all right, we'll see you guys in the next stream video ever you see me in. Godspeed to all of you.